I want to give a shout out to Brooke, a friend of the show. Brooke and Tana have a podcast, canceled podcast. We love Tana, and her co-host Brooke did something super funny that I actually have
Schofield
to
invited all of
big
Matt
up
Rife.
in the parlance of our dear Bevo.
Big Bomba Club.
Is it a coincidence that Bevo and Sneeko are so linguistically similar?
There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Bevo, Sneeko. Think about it.
Yeah, the second
All the
syllable
O
is,
names?
yeah.
What does it mean? Probably not good
Bevo?
for Sneeko. I know that. Anyway, so we talked about this. She had a cheating controversy with Matt Rife. She was on her podcast talking about how Matt screwed her over. He was cheating on her. He was a horrible boyfriend, yada, yada. So during their show in Washington, D.C., which I guess is where Matt's from, she brought on every girl he was dating.
Yeah, he was seeing all these girls at the same time. And so in this DC, because they always talked about going to DC together, Brooke and Matt. She called him Mr. DC on the canceled podcast while the story was still going on.
Just obsessed
And
with taking it.
apparently said that to all of them. So they went on stage in DC and all the girlies got together, had a little kiki.
This is so freaking funny.
Rife's exes who he was seeing at the same time on stage at the canceled podcast tour, and it is so iconic. For those of you who don't know, Brooke Schofield was in a relationship with Matt Rife, who is a comedian. This was back in 2023. They got really close, decided they were going to be exclusive, except Matt didn't actually do that. So it turns out Matt was actually saying the same thing to all 5 of these girls and seeing them all at the same time. Matt and Brooke always talked about how much they love DC.
Let me peep that theater. Nice job, ladies. Look at that. Damn. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Canceled. You're not canceled. Don't look like canceled to me.
Matt and Brooke always talked about how much they love DC, how they were going to move there one day, and Matt even did his comedy special in DC. Well, Brooke and Tana hosted their canceled podcast tour at the same location, and that is where all of these girls were brought on stage. Look at Brooke's shirt. Everything about this is so well done. This should be a message to all men that if you're going to pull something like this, girls are going to find out. We're detectives. We know who to contact. We know who to look for, and we're going to do something like this to get
The
back.
truth comes out. This was really very fun and very funny and very I love it.
Yeah, I love them.
I wanted to give some special recognition to the ladies there. Good job.
Yas, we love the canceled pod.
Very funny.